right, good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon.
How y'all doing today?
Good.
I heard some of y'all was tired.
Oh yeah, I'm very sleepy.
Yeah, so you had a soccer game last night. I understand. Y'all got home late. Anybody else? How y'all feeling?
My stomach just hurts.
Your stomach hurts?
Stomach hurts.
It's one of those days. Look, we all have them.
And it was raining, you know.
Yes, it started out raining this morning. Like,
Yes.
why?
I wasn't gonna come to school.
Out.
My power cut off.
She was finna put
Oh, your power?
Yes.
You was.
And then I had like 20 minutes before my mom was about to leave. She was like, and the power turned on. She was like, go get ready.
Oh, you thought you was finna get out of it. Well, we're glad you're here, cause what can I teach if y'all not here?
Nothing.
Xavier. All right, so our bell ringer for today to open up. What we're going to talk about the shoulder today, but we took our lower extremity test Monday. Everybody did fairly well, so I think y'all understand that for the most part. All right. So your bell ringer for today. What are 3 things that you can name about the upper body? So we stopped at the hip. So abdomen area, chest, arms, shoulder, wrist, hand. What is something you already know?
Phalanges.
Phalanges, okay. Anybody?
Clavicle.
Clavicle, humerus, sternum,
So ball and socket.
ball and socket. Which one? Arm, elbow, or shoulder?
Your shoulder.
Good job. Good.
Scapula's on the back.
Scapula is on the back, so that's a part of the upper body, even though it's on the posterior side of our body. Okay, good. So that means y'all know something. Because when y'all first got in here, I don't think y'all knew a lot about any bones. So that means it's progress. Okay, Mia said she knew one.
I ain't know nothing.
Ah,
I ain't know nothing.
okay. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to hand you out a guided notes. So I feel like when you do guided notes, it helps because you're not just sitting there watching me. You're actually writing something down, which I know most of the time y'all take notes on your paper. But I feel like this with guided notes will help you know what you need to know and what's more important. Okay? So, this whole PowerPoint is going to be over upper extremity. So you remember how we broke down the lower extremity? Ankle, knee, hip. We're going to start with the shoulder. So it'll be shoulder, then we'll go to the elbow, and then we'll go to hand and wrist. Hand and wrist go together. It's like the ankle and the foot. Okay? So, we're not going to sit here. This whole part of the lesson is not just going to be about sitting here looking at a PowerPoint. Okay? We're going to take a couple notes. Then we're going to inch back off of what we already know, and we're going to break into groups, and we're going to do some movement exercises and things to show you different special tests that we talked about already, but we're just going to go back over these things to make sure that some of y'all already looked up this PowerPoint, but some people wasn't here, so we're going to just recap it, okay? All right, so the standard we're going to talk about is analyzing the anatomy, muscular structure, vascular structure, range of motion, manual muscle test. So when we break up into groups, one group is going to be a manual muscle test, range of motion group, okay? Range of motion means what? What are you doing? Moving. So you remember we talked about flexion, extension, all those things? That's what we're going to talk about. One group is going to be showing each other, how far can I go? How far can you go? Because everybody's not going to go, everybody's arm may not go all the way back here. Everybody's arm may not reach all the way back here. So you're going to do that in groups to see how far you move. Special tests. You remember we talked about special tests? Special tests, I'm going to show you some special tests, and you're going to do it on a partner. Everybody may not have a problem. Some of them might be negative, some may be positive. You may not know you have a problem until you do those special tests. Then you're like, that's why my arm always hurts. All right? So, what y'all need to write down first, you have 4 shoulder joints. 4. Okay?
I need a pencil.
4 shoulder joints. All right? You're going to write down 4 of these. Glenohumeral. You remember when I told y'all about talking about gleno? You put 2 words together. So what word can you get out of that? What word? That's a pink pen, by the way. What word can you get out of this? Glenohumeral. What word or what bone can you get out of that word?
Humerus.
Humerus. Okay. So if you don't know nothing and you saw this on your test, you would know, the humerus is here. So where am I? All right, so we got glenohumeral, which is your humerus and your glenoid fossa. It sits in the joint, okay? Then we got AC joint. Acromioclavicular. What word do you see in there that you know? Clavicle. Okay? Clavicle. What about sternoclavicular? What's another word you see? Clavicle and what else? Sternum. Okay? Scapulothoracic. What word comes out of there? Scapula. So if you make it make sense, if you see a word you know, put it together. You might not know where to, so what do you think the scapulothoracic joint is on your body? Back here, right? Behind your shoulder. What do you think sternoclavicular joint is? Sternum, clavicle. So here. What about acromioclavicular? Where's clavicle? Here. So acromion is sitting on top of your shoulder, so it's here. Okay? That's the AC joint. All right? Glenohumeral. What do you think that one is? That's actually inside the joint. Okay? So if you don't know anything else, you should know where they are located. Okay? Everybody got that? All right? Do y'all have any questions about these 4 joints? The reason why you have 4, they all move differently. Okay? So that is why it's 4 of them. You wouldn't think the shoulder had 4 joints, would y'all? You wouldn't do that? No? Okay. All right, motions of the shoulder. So we break off into groups in a minute. You are going to know your glenohumeral joint. What did y'all tell me yesterday, Mia, about the glenohumeral joint?
It's the same as the hip.
The same motions as the hip. So you do flexion, extension, circumduction, internal rotation, external rotation, abduction, and adduction. Nobody should get that wrong on their test coming up. Because why? You already did it. Okay? Scapulothoracic joint, this one is different. Somebody tell me, what did I tell y'all protraction meant? Or retraction? We talked about it a while ago. What do you think it means? Going backwards? So you know how you do rows in the gym? Where you kind of do bent over rows and you do like this and you squeeze your shoulder blades? That's what? Retraction. Protraction is when you come in. Okay? So just remember that. That's how I make myself remember. Elevation. What do you do with elevation? You go up. So your shoulders should go up and you de-escalate them and go down. So depression. When you're sad, what do? Yeah, you just blow your breath and kind of shrug your shoulders down. Upward rotation. So I know y'all won't notice, but when you do upward rotation, it's like your scapula is going up and you can downward rotate it. So everybody should know how to move their scapulas up and down. You kind of just go back and forth. Your scapulas move. I know y'all see in a minute when you put your hand on your partner. Okay? So these are the motions we're going to talk about in a minute, and you are going to do it with a partner. We're going to go more into it. So you should have 7 of these, and you should have 6 over here. Everybody got that? Say yeah. All right, so landmarks. These are the landmarks we're going to learn, okay? So for right now, we need to write down, these are the ones we need to know about, okay? AC joint. Did we just look at that word? Y'all are not going to say, hey, that's your acromioclavicular joint. You're going to say AC joint, okay? SC joint was what? Scapulothoracic, okay? Coracoid process, greater tubercle. You got a medial part of your scapula, and you have a lateral part of your scapula. Then you got an inferior part, and you got a spine of the scapula. Right now, we're just writing this down, and we're going to go more in depth when I show you on the actual skeleton, okay? This part of our notes, we're going to write this, and then this one we're going to get up and move, okay? So we're not going to do all the guided notes today. I want to break it down to make sure y'all actually understand what you're writing. So as you know, you're looking at this picture and you're probably thinking, I know something on this picture, right? Everybody should know where your humerus is, correct? AC joint. All right, look at where my laser is pointing. You see this right here? It's the tip of your shoulder. Like right where your shoulder's about to fall off, you feel that bone. That is your AC joint, okay? So when we talk about the injuries later, you'll understand what I'm saying when I say AC injuries, okay? SC joint, all right? We're going over here. So SC joint, go to the end of your clavicle. So go to where it starts, where you touch your sternum, and then go over to the left or right, either side. You're gonna feel where your clavicle starts. Do y'all feel that? Right when you hit the middle, you go out and you'll feel your two collarbones. That is where your SC joint is. It's right where your sternum ends and goes into your clavicle, okay? Coracoid process. You see this laser? You see that little bone right here? That is your coracoid process. The reason why I'm pointing these out on Google Classroom tomorrow, y'all are going to have to do the little quiz game I always put with each joint. You're going to see these same ones, so you're going to have to remember and try to match them up with the word, okay? Medial border. All right, this is our scapula, correct? Medial means what side of the body?
In the middle.
Middle. So if this is this person's scapula, the medial border is on the inside of the scapula. It's basically the border of the spine of the scapula, okay? Medial is going to be on the inside. All right? Lateral is going to be where? The outside. So the lateral border is the opposite direction. You're going to go to the outside. All right? Inferior means what? Above or below? Inferior means what? Below. So where should my inferior spine be?
Below
It's going to be at the bottom of the you know how you have that little tip right there? That is the inferior part of the spine. And then the actual spine of the scapula is at the top. The spine is like where it begins, on the outside, okay? Y'all are about to do this on each other, all right? I just wanted to kind of let you know what the words were, all right? Does anybody have any questions on just looking at this right now? But most people are more of a visual learner, so we're gonna do it together, okay? Are y'all ready? Everybody got this written down? All right, so here we go. Everybody is going to get up, and we are going to break this into groups, okay? So first off, I'm gonna turn on the lights. All right, so we're gonna do 3 groups. The first group is going to go, let's see. You and Mackenzie's gonna be part, so y'all go right here. Haley and Nayeli, you're gonna be in the middle. Up here, at the front of the room, and then Xavier and Brisa. All right, so what we're gonna do, hold on. Let me make sure. All right, so right now we are in the training room. So this is what we're gonna do. We have 3 groups. We have a special test group of the shoulder. We're gonna have a movement of the shoulder, so range of motion over here, and then we're doing a shoulder spiker. Okay, so if somebody has an injury or needing ice wrapped on them, that's what they'll have. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna explain to you what we're doing. All right, so first, this group, we are going to explain 3 special tests. All right, so what I would do to Brisa, we're going to do the empty can test. So I would tell Brisa, okay, Brisa, I want you to hold your arms out in extension, and you're going to put your thumbs facing down, okay? You are going to be the student right now. You're the athlete. I'm the trainer. When we switch roles, when we begin, you're going to be the trainer, and I'm going to be the student, all right? So when y'all get here, one's going to be the athlete, and the other is going to be the athletic trainer, and then y'all switch roles, okay? So here we go. Brisa, I need you to spread your arms out, extended, thumbs down, okay? I'm going to put a little pressure. You're going to push up on me. How does that feel? Good? No pain? All right. So Brisa would be negative for that. That is called the empty can test. Now we're going to do the Hawkins-Kennedy test. So Brisa, I'm gonna put my arm inside your arm. I'm gonna push down. So your shoulder is kind of internally rotated. When I push down, does that give you pain? No? All right, so Brisa would be negative. The last one, we're gonna go over here to the table, okay? So Brisa is gonna lay on her back. All right? She's gonna come over to the edge. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna put Brisa's arms into external rotation, okay? So when she goes over, I'm gonna push down until she says, okay, that's good, okay? We're gonna push down. How's that feel, Brisa? Good. Good? All right. So that test is called, you can sit up, that is called the apprehension test. So when we do that test, you're checking for the instability of someone's shoulder. So that's the first group. Does everybody understand what they're doing? All right. Let's go to the second group. All right. So in this group, we are going to do a shoulder spike. So step up for me. You're going to tell the person, can you put your hands on your hip for me? All right. The reason why we put our hands on the hip is because you have to get in between the shoulder. Okay. So you're going to start here on the humerus. Okay. You're going to wrap it around. Okay. You wrap it around. Once you get it on that shoulder, you're going to go around the back and you're going to come back up, okay? This time, instead of going around the shoulder, you're going to hit the back again. Then you just do the same motions. Shoulder, back, okay? You're going to keep going until you get to the end of this roll, okay? So if it ends here, we would grab a piece of tape and we would tape it so it stays. So this person should be able to, when they lift up, it's assisting them in lifting. Or if you wrap a bag of ice on them, it'll stay. Okay? Everybody understand that? All right. All righty. So when you're rolling this back up, you're just gonna start from the bottom and you literally just roll. So you're gonna roll, okay? It don't have to be perfect, just roll. So does everybody understand that part? Yeah? All right, then your last group is going to be your range of motion group, okay? Somebody tell me, what is range of motion? Movement, correct? So what has the same range of motion as the shoulder? Hip, okay, how many? 7, all right? So in this group, all you're doing is, you're going to be, the first person is going to be the athletic trainer, the second person is the athlete. So you're going to say, okay, Mia, I want you to do shoulder flexion. Mia's going to show you how far she can do shoulder flexion, okay? Shoulder extension. She's going to show you how far she can go back, all right? External rotation. You're going to say, put your elbows at your hip, okay? You're going to go outwards, okay? That is shoulder what? External rotation, okay? Then you're gonna go in, so you start out, and you're gonna go in. What would that be? Internal. All right? You're gonna say, show me abduction. What's that?
Out.
Out. Then adduction is in. All right? What am I missing? Circumduction. So it's like doing arm circles. So your arms can go in a lot of movements. Can your elbow do that? No. Good. What kind of socket is the shoulder? Ball and socket. All right. So break up into your groups and get started. All right.
You want to do that?
All right. Brisa. Here we go. So Xavier, while we're doing this, you walk around and get kind of everybody and make sure you're doing it. Okay.
So,
All right. Here we go.
try
Wait. I think you're supposed to do
Okay.
like moving.
All right.
Well, not for the.
It cost me a little pain,
But
but
for
not
the-
much.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and internal is
Put my hand, put it like to
Yep.
the side.
Mhm.
So you'll
Then I'm
go
going
really
to
slow.
push down.
Yep, push
in,
down.
and then, no, it
And
was
if
start
that
out,
hurts,
and
it
then
will
you
cause
Internal and
internal rotation. It will hurt my inside. You'll be like, oh my god, that hurts. Okay?
Just put
The
it
last one, what are we gonna do?
and then
We're gonna go to the table, alright? So I'm gonna lay it on my back.
flexion.
Alrighty?
Taking it small.
What would you tell me to do?
Go to the side.
Alright, so I'm kinda hanging off. Alright?
And then
Yep.
after,
Yep, and put that other hand right there. Yep. Okay, that's good. Alright, so that would mean what?
Switch it
Negative.
up.
Okay, so that wasn't really, it didn't really hurt that bad. So that's not bad, okay? Alright, so those would be the 3 shoulder tests that we're gonna talk about. There's many more, but that's what we're gonna talk about so far. Okay? Good job. Alright, now I'm gonna walk around and see if everybody else is doing it, right?
external, you start
You're
from
right.
inside.
Good. So that's external rotation? Okay.
Internal, you start from the outside.
And go in, right? Okay. So if somebody really was hurting, you can put a little resistance on it. So go out, Acacia. Alright, 1. So this will become an exercise, right? So that's external rotation, okay? Did y'all do circumduction?
Yeah, we already did all the other ones.
Okay. How did they feel? Did she have good range of motion in all of them?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, did any of them hurt? No? Alright. Let's see what we got over here. This hip spiker. I mean, not hip spiker, shoulder spiker. Okay, go around again. So hers fell off, but it's fine. She keep going. All right, and finish underneath. Okay, so she would finish. She would probably put some tape here. They come with little pins, but I don't use them because they always fall off. Okay, so I would put a piece of tape, not too tight, and when she lift up your shoulder, it would keep it in motion. All right, or sometimes it assists you to help pull up your shoulder. Got that? All right, good job. All right. All right, good. All right, so we're gonna roll this back up. How did everybody do for that one?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yours fell off when you was wrapping it. Okay, so when you wrap this, you have to hold the part that you're wrapping tight because I do it all the time, taping, and it falls out of my hand. Then of course you wouldn't start over, but I would start over because the person I'm wrapping has to go to a game, so I would have to do it. It probably wouldn't be tight enough, but that's fine. But it drops out of my hand all the time, and I'm like, darn, I gotta start over. So that's fine. It's always gonna be mistakes somewhere. Everybody's not perfect, and that happens. All right, so I am going to watch this time. So y'all are gonna switch groups. Brisa, you can join the group with Haley them, okay? I'm gonna watch y'all this time, okay? So y'all go to movements, and y'all are gonna do special tests, okay? When y'all get to a point where you feel like you need me to help you, just say something, okay? All right. Y'all got special tests. So what would be the first special test you would want to do? Empty can, okay?
Is it extended?
And then down.
You're gonna extend your fingers out. So extend, so you here. So start here, and you're just gonna flip your hands like this, okay? All right. So once you do that, who's the athletic trainer right now? Okay, so you tell her extend your hands. Then you're gonna turn your hands downwards, okay? You're gonna put a little pressure. You're gonna say, okay, Mia, I'm gonna pressure on you just a little bit. Tell me if that hurts. Pull up. How's that feel? Good? Okay, so that means that probably be a negative test for her. All right? So now you try to hurt.
Okay, extend your hands out. Then go in. Does that hurt?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't. Question. The Hopkins kidney.
What's that?
Yeah, when you put.
Are y'all okay over here?
So when you do flexion and then lift up.
Yeah, you go as far as you can. Okay, so you go all the way up
I forgot.
till you can. Yes. Yep. Yep. All right. All right. What are y'all trying to
The
do?
Hopkins kidney.
Okay, so Hawkins Kennedy. you're gonna put whoever's the person, you put your arm with in their joint, elbow joint. You're trying to get their arm into an external rotation. So you're gonna push down. You see how her shoulder's starting to lean in? If that hurts, then that means it's some impingement going on. Okay?
See, I said up and it's down.
It's down, yeah. So y'all try it.
Okay, so you want me to go first? Or you...
All right, y'all did them all?
Okay.
Okay, which one did you feel like, did any one of those hurt? Did everybody go up? Could everybody go all the way up? Let me see.
Okay, so your turn.
All right, can everybody go all the way back? Everybody goes all the way back? All right, let me see your circumduction.
Does that hurt?
Okay, abduction.
Okay, next one was the.
All right, adduction.
The
Good. All right,
Oh,
internal
lay down.
rotation.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Start here, you go
Okay,
in.
okay, so lay down.
External, go out. Good.
Like this.
All right,
Yeah, lay
good.
towards.
Okay, let me see.
I think I remember this one.
Yep, scoot her. Tell her to go like she's about to fall off,
Like
but not all
towards
the
me.
way off. All right, there you go.
And then
What position are you putting her in? It's one of those we do over there. Would it be internal or external? If her arm's going backwards.
next one.
External. So put her in external rotation.
So
So grab her arm. She's gonna bend her elbows to the side right there. Okay?
Okay.
You're going to push her, put your hand right here.
okay.
So look at me. Look how I got her. Put her arm like this first. And you're gonna push it like this. Yep. Now go backwards. Now put this hand on top of her. Now push back as far as you can. And
Like
she'll
this
say,
hand?
yeah. And she'll tell you like, okay, that's enough. But keep it even. Push back. Push on this hand. Yep.
Oh, like
Does that hurt?
No.
Not at all? Okay. So basically that test is called apprehension. You're trying to see like how far can that person go back. If somebody's shoulder is bad, it could possibly pop out. And you don't want that. So you would say, you would stop. Okay?
What if mine popped?
Y'all would have freaked out if it would have popped out. All right. So, how was that in that group? Did y'all understand all the movements?
Yes.
Did y'all? We're gonna work on these special tests because I can tell when it comes to special tests, y'all kind of do the movements, but you really don't know. You don't really know what you're doing it for. Okay? So we'll talk about that more. And then you can't be scared to touch people. All right. Last one. What haven't y'all done?
Yeah.
That's
we
it.
got
Okay,
to
so-
do
Y'all are gonna do the test and y'all do the rap.
Right.
Risa, you come with them. Yeah, this is the last one. Okay. So here you go. Y'all do the rap, but only it don't matter who goes first. All right, y'all gonna start with the table. Y'all go ahead and start with the table. So you're gonna tell her to do what?
You got this one.
Lay on her.
Go.
Lay right here.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fall off.
Okay.
And you have to wrap these in squats.
And then
And then finish with the other squat.
I'm gonna see how far you can go. Okay? Tell me when it hurts.
That's when you come up.
Okay. Let me show you something. You're not wrong. Let me get right here for 1 second. When you're doing this, when you're pushing her shoulders back, make sure that you're not all the way out here. Put it like right there, and you're gonna press down. Now you feel it? Yeah.
Okay.
So you were
And
out
then
here,
this
so
is
she
where I
ain't
was
gonna
gonna
take
press
it. Oh, I felt that.
Yeah, I think so.
You're pressing
Alright,
here,
it's
and
pretty
you're
good.
gonna push back.
Okay, what am I
Okay.
supposed to
Just
do?
a
Like
little bit.
try to move?
Okay.
Yeah, reach up.
It's not gonna fall.
Does it feel like it's stable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let me see. Okay, Brisa.
That's
That's
actually
pretty
really
good. Yeah. Okay. Good job. Are you hating? That was really good for real. That was good.
That's why he's just the cameraman. So. Anyways.
All right. Mia. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. I'll just do it because I kind of go faster. All right. Who's next?
Okay. Someone can do me.
Okay. All right.
You're
Look-
good? Yeah.
Okay, just all right. Here we go. Here you go. Okay, what you doing?
I forgot now.
Empty can?
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna do Hawkins Kenny? Put your arm under her. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Then you come in some. So you're basically gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna put my arm under you, and I'm going to press down on your arm. So it's pushing her.
Press down right here.
Yep. You see how my arm? So you try to
hers
push her
gonna be like
into.
this.
You're gonna push down. Yep. That should make her shoulder joint kind of go internal. And if it hurts, usually that's some impingement going on. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now you try to her.
Okay. You can go to
I think you wrapped this one. No one's supposed to wrap it twice.
Which is fine. Keep going, keep going. So now go around the back.
You can get some bread.
And then you come up. So if you end up being here, it's fine. You just wrap it. You just stop. You can go around the shoulder how many times you want. I do too, because that's just what I do. It's multiple ways. As long as you got that shoulder stable. Yeah. And you can tuck it like that. If it was a bag of ice, I would have, how she just tucked it like this, you pull it around, you tuck it in there. Tuck it. And it'll stay. Yeah. So good. Good. Do you feel any pain with that? So that's good. So when you get done with a special test, I always say, hey, how does that feel? Is that uncomfortable? Am I being too aggressive? You know, just talk to them, and you know that's where you kind of go with the subjective stuff we talked about last week. So it helps you out. Okay. All right. Good job. All right. So, Mia, you gotta go. Oh, you already went.
Yeah, I already went.
Okay. So, all right. Everybody come right here. All right. So, what did you take out of that? What was something that you probably didn't know about the shoulder that you know a little bit more about just from what we talked about today?
I didn't know like any of the tests.
You didn't know any of the tests? Which you probably shouldn't, because you're probably the one getting checked on and you're not giving it to somebody right now. Because if you were like in school, you'll probably learn these things. Whatever y'all become, if you're not going to become an athletic trainer, you probably will never hear these tests. If you become a nurse, you're not going to hear about these tests, because nurses don't perform tests. They kind of do stuff in the hospital, like checking vitals and stuff. So you probably won't ever hear these. I'm teaching you this because if you ever hear them, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember that. Or just for this class, you know about the shoulder. Okay? Movements. Does everybody understand the movements?
Yes.
Okay, so if I asked you right now to name one, everybody can name one.
Yeah.
All right, give me one, Haley. Flexion, extension,
Circumduction.
circumduction,
Internal rotation.
internal rotation.
External rotation.
All right, we are missing how many?
Two.
Two. Xavier, do you have one? Okay. Adduction and abduction and adduction. So good. All right. What were the three names of the test that we did today?
Empty can test.
Hawkins,
Hawkins.
and
Apprehensive. Good. Okay. And what was this called? A shoulder starts with an S. Spica. Shoulder spica. This is called a what? Ace bandage. All right. Ace bandage. We use these to wrap things. We use this to put compression on things. So if you ever see one of these, that's what it's for. All right. Does anybody have any questions about what we talked about so far? No? How many joints do we have in the shoulder? Y'all wrote this down. Four. Bonus question. Can anybody name them?
SC.
SC joint, which
Oh.
is scapulothoracic.
AC.
AC, did anybody know the name of it? Acromion clavicular. Good. What's the other one? It starts with a G. Glenohumerus. Glenohumeral, but it's humerus. Okay. What's the last one? So we have acromioclavicular, sternoclavicular, scapulothoracic, and glenohumeral. So y'all was missing scapulothoracic.
Yeah.
I think that's what the one y'all didn't say. So that's in the where? Yes. Okay. So y'all need to make sure you remember these bones. Tomorrow we are going to go in depth. Tomorrow we're going to go to the weight room and we're going to do some bands and some dumbbell workouts so you can see what muscles you are using with your shoulder. All right? So y'all be ready to lift some dumbbells. All right? All right. Good job. All right. So we are going to do a shoulder circuit, okay? It's only gonna be 3 exercises. But what we're working on right now is how you would know if you're working on your rotator cuff muscles, your biceps, all those things. But right now we're gonna focus on rotator cuff and just movements of the shoulder, okay? So the first exercise we're gonna do is going to be dumbbell front raises, okay? So if it hurts you to do it this way, you can also do a thing. I really want y'all to do it this way because these are more called hammer curls and they're gonna get your biceps. So everybody should have a 5-pound weight, okay? So what we're gonna do, when I tell you to pick up your weight, you're just gonna stand, your feet are shoulder width apart, and you're gonna go straight up. About parallel, you're gonna come back down, okay? That's gonna be 1, all right? Does everybody understand that? You do not need to be like this, okay? It needs to be slow and controlled, all right? So, I'm gonna walk around and watch you guys. So, the first partner is gonna go. So everybody needs to pick up their weight. The person who is not going needs to be counted. We're going to 10, all right? So, everybody turn. Yeah, that's fine. You can stay that way. So everybody needs to stretch their arms out in front, palms facing down, okay? All right, so start low. Start low, then you're gonna come up. Here we go. Y'all count, I don't hear you. Okay, good job.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, switch partners. Other person goes. All right, to your side. I'll do it with y'all. So we're gonna start. By your sides, okay? Here we go. Let's count together. Got it? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? Drop the weight. All right. So where did you guys feel those?
Right here.
Front of your shoulders? What do you think that is? What do you think that is? Rotator cuff?
Yeah.
Yeah? Does it hurt? What if you did 3 sets of 10?
Yeah, that would burn my
It will burn, right? But when you start feeling the burn, that's when you keep going. Okay? Because when your muscles get used to it, then you'll have to go up on weight. So right now, you got a 5. So maybe in 2 weeks you would have what? A 10 or a 7.5, however the weights are. Okay? So everybody got that. All right. Next, you're gonna grab your bands. Okay? Oh, here we go. All right. Here you go. All right. So, I want everybody should be tucked to the side. Okay? Well, not you. The person who's doing it. All right. First, so stretch out. Y'all need to be able to pull. So, I'm gonna demonstrate right here on Haley. On Mia. All right. So everybody needs to make sure that it's not like this. Okay? It has to have some resistance. So don't pull too tight. Just pull it where it's not loopy. So Mia, we're gonna do which way? Internal, right? So you're gonna go into your belly button. 90 degrees at your elbow is 90 degrees. So here we go. 1. Yeah. 2. All right, cool. Now, does everybody see that? Everybody should not have any loops or dangles in their resistance bands. So let's see. Everybody needs to count out loud. Here we go. You're going internal rotation. Okay? Go. 1, 2. Xavier, back up a little bit. It should be, there we go. Right there. 5. Yes, your elbow. Okay. You see how some of y'all elbows shouldn't move. Look at me. It should stay here. Do not do like this. So start over. Elbow does not move. 1. There you go. Keep it on. There you go, Mia. It's gonna come off a little, but it shouldn't be all the way out here. Good. 6. Okay. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. The same person, keep it. Keep it. The other, you're gonna turn the opposite way. Well, grab this hand. Grab this hand. Stay the way you are. You're gonna put it in this hand because you're gonna do external. Stay.
Oh, and I'm
Yes.
going this.
So keep how you but change hands. It's gonna, yeah. Now we're going out. So turn your body straight. Straight. To me. Yeah. This time you're gonna go out. So keep your elbows on your hip and you're gonna go out. External. See how my hand is?
So like this?
So here. I'm gonna be, let me get right here real quick. So you're here. Your arm should not move. It should be 1. See how my hands stand still? I'm not moving my elbows. That's how it should look. Okay? Alright. Start. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, here we go. Let's count. Go. 1. Mackenzie. Y'all keep going.
Okay.
So, go in. There we go. Hold his hand straight out. Right now. Now come out. 1. There you go. 7. Go in. 2. That's good. Keep it like that. 4. Good. That looks better. I think it was too much resistance. Sometimes you can come in on resistance because it could be too strong for you.
That's probably what we're talking
10. Alright, good job. Now switch partners. Alright? This person is doing internal rotation, okay? So, yeah, right there. Elbows, 90 degrees. Here. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Switch. Now switch hands. Good. You just stay there. And you go turn straight. Yeah, right there. Now put your come in. So you might be too much resistance. So come in. Put your elbow there. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay.
I'm going out.
You're going out. Yep. External rotation. Let's go. 1. Good.
Don't like it.
2. External hurts more than internal. Keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right. Where did you feel that? Right here. So in your kind of your bicep a little bit. Okay. So those burn too. Okay. Everything with the shoulder burns. Okay. Imagine how many of y'all work your shoulders out right now? Like y'all are in season for soccer, so y'all probably lift weights. Y'all don't lift weights that much, so this probably is nothing that you do. Okay. So you kind of learn a little bit about, if you did go to the gym, you could do some of these things, okay? Last one, we have plank shoulder taps, okay? So, everybody needs to get beside somebody. All y'all gonna get on the floor, okay? All right, so, okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn this way for a minute. All right, so what we're doing, we're gonna get on the floor. Okay. So we're gonna get in plank position, okay? Plank position, your butt should not be too high in the air, okay? So let me see what y'all will look like. This is how it should look. You should look parallel, like that, okay? All right, you don't have to hold it yet. Don't hold it, okay? If you just cannot, let's modify. If you cannot do that, do this. The people who cannot, you get on your knees and you're like in push-up position. You can do this 1, cause you're still gonna feel it in your shoulders. So who cannot do planks?
I can, but I don't want to. I want to do it either.
Okay, that's fine. So when you do stuff like this, you can modify. That's a modification. So I do that when I go to the gym because my shoulders, I got injuries from softball. So I can't do a plank that long, so I do the ones like this. Okay? So let's do it together. Everybody's gonna do, who's gonna do it the hard way? You are? Okay, that's fine. So the people who are doing your knees, you do the same thing, so tap, yep. Good. All right, you ready? Let's go. So, try to get Xavier in it. All right, here we go. So we're down. All right, here we go. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? How that feel? Where you feel that one?
I didn't feel it.
You didn't feel it? That's why we're gonna do another set. Because that was too easy.
The harder way too.
You did the hard way? All right, 10 more. You're gonna feel it. Let's go.
She said you go.
All right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you feel a little bit? Okay, so honestly, when you would do those, you would do like 3 to 4 sets, okay? We're just going through the motions just to let you know where you should feel that at. You probably would have felt that more in the interior part of your shoulders. So, to me, they hurt more when you do it the plank way, the regular plank, okay? So, let me get my paper so I can make sure I know what I'm saying. All right. So, how did that feel to everybody? Amazing?
It was pretty good.
Y'all gonna do that in the gym? When y'all go to the gym on your own? Yeah, I would love to.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
The external thing.
Yeah. They really, but that's the hardest one. Like, especially when you keep that elbow in 90, it hurts really bad. Okay? So let's do a cool down. Let's stretch. Alright? So we're gonna do a basic stretch. Everybody gonna take your right arm, go over your left arm, and pull. Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright? Left arm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright? Now we're gonna go right arm over your back, okay? And push down on the hand that's on top. Alright, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright? Left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright? We got shoulder shrugs. Here we go. 1. We're going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Arm circles. Forward. 1, 2, 3. We're doing small ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Small ones backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tell me you don't feel that. I ain't gonna lie. You start to feel the crazy part is that was actually supposed to be our warm up, but I put it at the end, okay? But you do arm circles like you start off. You're really supposed to go like this, but we did them slow. But you start here, then you go 1, then you go backwards like this. So they hurt, they burn. So that just lets you know. All right. So, I got a question for you guys. I want you. How did these exercises target your shoulder? How?
Cause
What did it do to them?
started burning.
Okay. That comes from what?
What you said?
Why did your shoulder start burning?
Because you were stretching.
Stretching.
Or
You're putting them to work, so you're activating them, right? So when we talk more in depth, we're gonna talk about rotator cuffs and actually know all the names of it, 4 of them, okay? You'll know which one they target, but inside of each of the 4 joints, there are gonna be different muscles that we talk about. So deltoids, all those, biceps, triceps, all those. We can't go over all those today, but we'll keep talking about them. Those are the ones that we do bicep curls and tricep extensions and stuff. Okay? Last question. How does strengthening and stretching the shoulder muscles help prevent injuries in sports like basketball, basketball, baseball, or volleyball? How does strengthening your shoulder help you not get an injury?
because you're like moving them a lot. So
Okay.
you need to stretch.
You said building muscle? Yes. You're stretching them. So imagine if somebody came off the bench and said, I'm gonna go throw this first pitch without stretching it all. What you think they're gonna do? Yeah, they're probably gonna tear something and they're gonna be over there like this, and guess who's gonna be on the field? Me. Right? So if you don't learn nothing else, warm up, do stretches. If you feel like you're weak in something, go do some exercise. It don't take a lot of weight to do things. Those 5s burn. Actually, some people use 2.5s at the gym. Because when you do a lot of them, you're going to have to go down. That 5 will make you go down. Okay? So, make sure that you're knowing why you're doing exercises, what are they for, what muscles are they targeting. Does anybody have any questions about anything we did right now with the shoulder? From yesterday, anybody have any questions? Does everybody understand, for the most part, about the shoulder joints? Yeah? So y'all feel good? Y'all feel good for a quiz tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, we will have a brief quiz over the shoulder tomorrow. All right?
Okay.
All right. That's it for today.